All right, where are we at on the table? All right. Obviously, the best melee weapons, in my opinion, for sure. I'm missing one here on this table. It's gonna be the katana and or the Chinese straight sword. They're pretty much the same thing. They just look differently. But you can clean your weapons if you did not know that. So I'm going to take the Chinese straight sword, and I'm going to take a rag, and I am going to clean my sword. And now it's going to be nice and pretty and all shiny. Look at that. No more blood. This right here is a grinding stone. When it comes to these melee weapons, they do have upkeep, and you have to repair these weapons. So, like this Chinese straight sword that we've used the most, we have to repair it with our grinding stone. If you do not have a grinding stone or you cannot find them, you can buy them. But if you don't have them, you can make a workbench. What is a workbench? This is a workbench. You can find that in your crafting menu or building menu, I think. They are in your building menu for sure. You definitely need medium engineering. Anyways, this workbench can repair all your weapons for you. It does go down in durability every time you repair something, though, but you can repair the workbench with the toolbox. This ammo. So, I have two pistols that are similar. I have two M9s, okay? Or the two tech M9s. One's durability at 100, and the other durability is at 24. What does that mean? Well, the lower the durability is, the higher chance of your weapon malfunctioning is. So this is 24. Even though our mag's 100%, which also matters, is another indicator. It's just our probability of jamming is higher. I don't know if it'll jam. We might get lucky, might not. Earlier, I was doing a test earlier. Didn't want to jam. I don't think we're going to jam. Yep, we didn't jam at all. I'm just reloading one at a time. Just want to see if I jam. I don't think I will. This gun just refuses to jam. I don't know. No, actually, no, I didn't. But I was thinking about lowering it, especially since max are off. All right, we got a 1911 here. This one probably might jam. If it wasn't obvious, you do need a magazine. You have more ammo. Do you know what I look for a lot? Controls. Like, how do I combine the mag and the ammo? Like, what button do I press? The most basic shit is so difficult to find. Yeah, Scum does a bad job. Scum does a bad job at explaining things to you. But, good thing you ask. So, I have a 1911, right? You need the corresponding magazine that goes with the 1911. That was 1911 magazine. And then, you need the ammo. So, what you want to do, if you have the ammo, you have the magazine, you put the magazine in your hands. And then you're going to put, you can just press R. You can just press R and it'll reload. I'm going to right click this, unload ammo. Or with your inventory up, you can just drag the ammo into the magazine, load ammo. How do you know what ammo goes in what bag? By holding the info button on every item. Every item has info. If it says right here on the bottom left, so it's a 1911, 50% weight, wetness, and control. Hold more. So press control, and it gives you the description of the weapon. And at the very end, it goes chambered for the 45 ACP, the Lord's caliber. I added that last bit. So you need 45, okay? Compared to the 9mm, uses 9mm. The M9 uses 9mm. The AK-47, the AKM and assault rifle using 7.62 by 39. 12 gauge shotgun, obviously 12 gauge. 22 is a 22. So on and so forth. So you just drag the mag into the pistol to load it. So I loaded the mag first, right? I loaded the mag first. Now I can just press R. R's reload on most video games, any kind of shooter game. Or I just drag the icon to the gun. So right here's a full mag. This white bar is the indicator of that if the magazine is filled or not. So that's a full mag. Now it's in the gun. Now we shoot the gun. Now that my gun is empty, my slide is down. Now we're gonna, if you have another mag, you just press R to reload. So now we're gonna get the magazine back in my hands. We're gonna press R. We're gonna fill it back up. See this white bar filling? Get the gun back in my hands. Press R again. We reload. And there's different functions you can do. This is how you check ammo. You can shift R, and it'll do a little inspection. This is for all weapons. It'll tell you how much bullets you have from the hotbar. If it doesn't show you in your hotbar, you can press tab, and it'll show you right here in the bottom left. So the 1911 only has 7 rounds. You could squeeze 8 though if you put one in the chamber. That's one in the chamber. No jams. I am very lucky today because my guns just don't want to jam. I'm not going to be able to show you guys a jam. Let's grab this AK. So, continuing with the attachments, the AK, in order to put attachments on the AK, you need a rail. And the AK rail is specific. You need an RIS adapter. Or you can craft an improvised rail. But this is the rail that belongs on the AK. All you gotta do is drag it on, and now you have a rail. The rail alone is an improved iron sight. With that rail, we are now able to put on a scope or a red dot or anything we want. Right now, this is an ACOG. And like I said, Shift R, check our ammo. We have 30 out of 30. And this gun, since it has different firing modes, what is it? Shift left click? Yep. Shift left click is changing to single fire to fully automatic, or burst if the weapon offers burst. and then shift right click to find out where you are. So I'm shift right click and there's a one bullet icon. You can see that one bullet icon on my hotbar. That means we're on single fire. Semi-automatic. Let's do it again. Shift left click and then shift right click. I see 3 bullets. We should be full auto, I believe. Pretty easy. So shift right click to find out what selected mode you're on, and shift left click to change it. Obviously, being a single fire mode, you save more ammo. You conserve more ammo being on single shot. Also, real quick, just because this has a scope, you can use the rangefinder on here just by pressing Control. You give it a little bit of time. You keep, as long as you keep your crosshair on it. So the target is 10 meters. Wind is northeast low. Temperature 22 Celsius. Humidity 33 or 38%, etc., etc. All of this does matter if you are doing some long engagements. Again, this is Control, and this is only for scoped optics. Let's go something a little bit more farther. Let's go this chimney right here. Press Control. 72 meters. You can hold Control to hold your breath. Shift mouse wheel to increase your zeroing distance. Some scopes have a zoom in feature. This one does not. And if it does, I believe it's just mouse wheel. Alright, we're out of ammo. That's why streams and videos like this are literally great. Literally the most basic shit, even things you think people would know. Yeah, I mean, Scum's definitely a game that it doesn't teach you, so makes it hard. Alright. Shotguns. Shotguns they can be your best friend, they can be terrible. There's multiple different shotguns. There's different styles as well. I'm actually missing one of the styles. So this is a lever action shotgun. This one's actually, you might recognize it from Terminator 2. Shout out to Terminator 2. Over here we have a pump shotgun, and the last action shotgun that we're missing is actually a break shotgun. And there's also 3 different type of rounds. So we have buckshot starting from the left. We have slugs starting from the left, then buckshot, and then birdshot. Ignore birdshot. If birdshot is all you have, might as well use it. But it's garbage. Like absolute garbage. Don't even use birdshot. It'll pepper them. You don't want to pepper them. You want to kill them. You want to shoot things dead. That's why you have a gun. Okay? You want to shoot things dead. Anyways, what people struggle with the shotguns is that they have an animation, just like everything else. What's the animation? Well, it's that freaking animation, either whether it's the lever or the shotgun animation. Let's go ahead and spawn in some puppets. Let's do one puppet for now. So we see a puppet, we kill him. What's important about the shotguns, what everyone forgets, even though I'm guilty of, especially in a hot situation, is that you have to cycle that shotgun. So let's summon 10 of these puppets. if you do not cycle the shotgun, you're gonna be in trouble. Like that. So I didn't cycle the shotgun the last time I shot. I'm out. Reload. With shotguns, you can cancel the reload animation. Just shoot. What does cycle mean? It's this. It's when I shoot. Oh, let me reload all the way. So I shoot, right? I have to do that cycle of discharging and recharging. Okay. I'm getting rid of the used shell and putting a fresh one in there. It's the cycle of of the reload. Shotguns, you have to cycle. Sometimes, most people that use shotgun, is it an automatic thing? No. You have to pull the trigger again. So I pull the trigger, and I make sure to press it again. Because I want that to cycle. I want to guarantee a cycle. Sometimes you get hurt. Sometimes you get hit. Or you start running. You cancel it. And you can mess it up. But always, 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 always make sure you cycle. One tip for me is if you don't know you cycled or not, reload. So if you reload, it will guarantee that you have a shot ready to go. So if you don't know if you're cycled or not, just reload. Reload will let you know. Because when you're done reloading, you're guaranteed ready to shoot. Alright, let's get the other shotgun. How many times I've been killed in PvP just because the reload animation? Yes, it happens all the time and not just PvP. Hey, Sammy. Okay. In this shotgun, I believe I have birdshot. So let's take some distance. He's still alive. Birdshot is garbage. If it's all you have, then fuck it. Okay, I don't think I have birdshot anymore. Just like the other shotgun, since this is a pump, you have to make sure that you pump. You make sure you get that action. If you don't know, same trick, reload. Visually, I can't tell if you're doing that extra step, but it might be because I'm slow. Well, let's watch it again. I'm ready to go, right? I'm gonna shoot. And you see my hand, it moves. And you hear the animation, you hear it. Right there, it counted it on purpose. So right now, I have not yet pumped it. So if I go to shoot, I'm gonna left click. That's what happens. That's what happens to so many people. And if it happens at the wrong time, you die. I'm going to shoot, and then I'm going to melee to make sure I animation cancel. And I'm going to shoot again, but there's nothing's going to fire. What ends up happening is a slow pump. And that's what happens, and that's what kills people. Because let's say, you know, let's put a puppet in front of me. Actually, let's shoot first. And I cancel. Now let's put a puppet in front of me. Let's pretend this is another player. It could be a puppet too. And you're like, oh, easy. He's dead. I left click to shoot him. Oh shit. And now she's in my face. That's what happens. Alright, moving on. The 22. The trusty 22. Now with the built-in mag. 22, probably the most common rifle that you're going to find. It is reliable. It does kill puppets. You can hunt with it. You can do everything with it. So, we talked about improvised bow. Probably the best thing. Probably the best early game bows. And then you're probably later into the game and you're like, oh, you found a compound bow. I can't even pull this. But that's actually good. You can... Oh, I'm getting a toolbox. With a toolbox, you can set the compound bow to your weight. Right now it's at 60 pounds. You right click it and you adjust draw weight. It will put it as close as possible or the perfect spot for you to be able to pull it. So now it's at 50. I should be able to draw this perfectly. There I can. So if you did not know that, you can do compound bows to your specific weight. You do need a toolbox to do it though. Anyways, as I was saying, with the compound bow, you can basically snipe. I think compound bows are good for hunting. But honestly, I think they're terrible. You might think they're really good. And like I said, for killing a puppet further out, sure. But I think compound bows are terrible. I wouldn't want one. In my opinion, you want a scorpion. Or any of the record bows. These bows, you can shoot 10 times faster. For the compound bow, it's such a long draw. Alright, one more bonus tip for you guys. In Scum, there's a whole bunch of cars everywhere, okay? But not all of them are drivable. First, you gotta pop the hood. You gotta find out what you're working with, okay? This is a good sign. It has an engine. But you know what it doesn't have? Right here is missing something. You can take a guess. The battery. So, you get that battery. You gotta find one. Or buy one. You get in front of the damn thing. And you gotta freaking get to where it says add a fucking battery. Because it's not letting me. Install car battery. And now we have a battery. Next thing you need, if the car doesn't already have one, is a driver's seat. This right here. This car is almost drivable. You need a minimum of 3 tires to drive a car. So we just need one more tire. You also need gas. We have 0 gas in this. But that's pretty much what I wanted to say anyway. There's also cars need alternators sometimes as well. Very rarely. very rarely they need an alternator. I've been told that they need alternators. I've never seen one that needed it, but it would be that thing, right? If it's not there. But this car is technically good to go. I just need one more tire. And then you hop in and you bug out. You can drive on 3 tires? Yeah. All you need to drive is 3 tires. Okay, that's it. Can you take off an alternator off another car? Yes. Yes, you can, actually. You should be able to. Remove alternator. There you go. Well, now this doesn't have an alternator. Install alternator. See? That big ass thing. I don't know how, like, it fits in my hand. Like, it's in my hand. Look. Very tiny little thing. Look. Tiny in my hands. I lost it. Oh no. There you go. Look, it's tiny in my hands, right? And I put it on the car. The giant piece.